Welcome to another video on my Arduino MegaADK for Android with some electronics and of course the Android tablet. Like last time, I start with my tablet, which is still not connected to the Arduino, and I have the feeling that it will take some time before I understand how things will be connected. Last time though, I managed to get some software running apart from this text with the coordinates, which I relocated. Also something right here in the top corner, and I hope that when I run this it will just run without any problem, but last time it didn't, so I'm very curious if it will. And there it seems to go, I think. At least something happens, but I do not see what exactly, and that's an error from the Google Play Store. But here I see the coordinates, and I see here the text that I have put right here. So that is working. And the next step is of course making this a little bit bigger. So if I say okay, avoid draw, and I say text font, create font, and it, why do it another way? So, and this should be text font. Stop and do it again. Now then, this should be in a different font and different font size than the coordinates. Installing Sketch, that is good. On the other hand, this is not good. It means that it fails to run. Yes, and it indeed says the project is stopped. So let me do it again. And I really don't like that it continuously has to rebuild. Why is that? So, oh wow. So this is this goes for everything now, and I think this is a quite nice result. I expected is this just to be for this, but it takes on everything. Just the coordinates are the same. Nice. Now what if I give them a different background? Would that be something? I can always try. So then I say here background, let's say well, 255 was completely black and nothing visible. Let's say 50, whatever it causes. Installing the sketch, and unfortunately that goes into red. Okay, and yes, sketch has stopped. Okay, next try. Alright, let's give it another try. No clue what will happen. Yeah, right. So 50 is a color that actually makes the coordinates disappear. That is not what I had in mind. Inefficient font rendering. Really? Use create font with TTF OTF instead of load font. So oh, that's something. This is Times New Roman, I think has serif, and this is sans serif, so there should be something else visible in the except the size. Also the font should be different. Let me change this for now. And pay some attention to the font size as well as the font. As long as this doesn't go red. What happens? If anything, yes. No. That's a clear, or is it? No. That's a no. Alright, stop. Yes. It goes black and it shows that it has stopped. So isn't there anything that I can do to change this behavior? It says run on device. And what if I do this? It says also run on device, so that is no difference. It just builds. Auto build probably. Right. And is there a font difference? No. There's not even there's no difference in any way how the font is, nor in the size nor in the font. So it is so that is just too bad. Oh wait, what if I move this here? That would be something. Not here, I mean this. Copy. Let me do it like this and then say alright, will this give an error or not? Because for now it looks like this. Stop and do. And this is just playing with stuff. Unfortunately it goes wrong, and I will momentarily see stop the running. Yes. So next attempt. And this causes all valuable loss of time or loss of valuable time. Inefficient use. I don't care as long as it works, and this time it does work. Be it just at the font size. So moving it here, coordinates are indeed in 30, and the example, well, the text is obviously twice as large, or maybe even a whole lot larger, but this has its this is a very clear difference. Right, what next? Very good question. I just made a discovery, and that is that unlike I thought that I was programming in Java, which is not new to me, but I'm programming in JavaScript, which is new to me, and Java is not the same as JavaScript. It looks like it, but there are certainly differences. And one of the things that I want to try out is something graphical, rect, which should stand for rectangle. So let me just see whatever happens at these coordinates, if something happens. Always a surprise. And waiting for things to start. If they do, and unfortunately it says it has stopped, but I do have a rectangle. So here I do have the text, and here I do have very faintly the coordinates, and here I have a rectangle, but it stops. So when I study this and look at the coordinates, then I do know that 350 is here. So if I put it to 400 and to 250, it should be a nice way to start. So let's do that. 400 and 250. But it has and another oh wait, that was the Google Play Store has stopped, not a script. The script is doing fine. Yeah, so I can stop this, start this. I wonder, because if the script had been stopped, then I wouldn't have seen any result. And now there is a problem. And yes, now it says it has stopped. So one more try. I can also make here some other coordinates, so I don't get a large rectangle width and height. And here I have it. So this looks better, with here the coordinates and obviously the sentence and a rectangle. And I could of course place something like a circle here or so, but that is not what I need. So let me replace width and height with some numbers and see whatever else happens. So this will be 450 and this will be 350. Stop and go. So this should be pretty small. Just some examples and trial and error. And yes, trial and error. With this stuff. Now let's hope that this is going to work this time, and then it's time for the actual Arduino. And see, that is a lot nicer. 400 to 450. No, yeah, 450 and 250 to 350. So this is a very nice thing to experiment with. And of course the objective is to control this tablet by the Arduino, but I'm not that far yet. Speaking of which, time to control Arduino and electronics. With the Arduino hooked up, running, probe yellow probe, connected to the button at left, the blue probe, blue line, connected to the button at right, which I added last time. Purple probe connected to the little green LED. So what happens if I press a button, the left side button? This happens. What happens when I press the right side button? Nothing in particular. However, in the code I said last time, if the left button is being pressed and the right button is being pressed, now check your connections, what should happen? Well, actually a serial print in the serial monitor. So let's select the ADK, let's select the port, this one, and we haven't written any code yet, so alright, I'm fine. 510 and 64. So is this what I should expect? Do I see 128 somewhere? Because I am not pressing the button, the first button. No, it should say low, and then so that is what is happening. Now when I press high, it says high, so that is alright, that's perfectly alright. Now what went wrong last time is pressing both buttons, and that still goes wrong because I see high but I do not see both buttons as text, while I see on the oscilloscope 3 lines high. That's not good. Well, it is alright, but not what I expect. So what to do? So this code is alright, this code is alright, and this is alright. The brackets are alright, not quotes, brackets. This is alright as well. High is selected, low is selected. Let me go here once again. It says low, and that is alright. So why doesn't it do it? What I can do, of course, as well, is just read the signal of analog in pin A1. When we do that, that can be added quite simple. A1 and A1, then I say here also A1 high, A0 high, A0 high, A1 high, and A1 high, low. A0 high, A0 low, A1 high, A1 low. This should be perfectly alright. And I do not even have to do this. All I have to see is, well, let me give just another value in here. let's say 64 is, let me say 256, just double, and let's here just say well, I already have 512. This 265 is low, so I'll make it something very off, and then I know if something goes right or wrong. Compiling sketch, done. So let's go here. Well, this all makes sense because neither button has been pressed. So now it says correctly A1 is high and A1 is low again. A1 is high. Going to the other one, A0 is high and A1 is low. Exactly what I expect. So I'm curious what will happen then with this. So this new part of the code works. So I'm very curious what is wrong with this one. Or is the double ampersand wrong? I don't think so, because I would have had a compiler error. So let's see. They are both high. So now it reads A high, A0 high, A1 high, and oh, that's a good one. Now that is a very good one. I didn't think of that. And let me check this one. But it just treats them both, and hence the odd reading here. So this reading comes from the 800. So now I'm holding both. So that in itself is correct. It is just that this should have happened as well, and that's clearly not the case. What if I make it like this? The difference between the bitwise end and the logical end. That should not be the reason. Should not be. It has no problem. So let's do it again. And by all means I need the serial monitor. Where is the A1 high? Where's my A1 high? I am missing something. Where's my A1 suddenly gone? Right, let me go back to logical AND. Right. There's no A1. Once again, pressing. My A1 is gone. This is curious. As if it cannot read my A1 anymore. Well, it does read my A1, but status is gone. How odd. I really have no explanation about for this one. This can only mean somehow that some input has gone. So if I change it to A2, what would happen? I would have to redefine everything. But this is not what I expect to happen. Anyway, I am actually beyond the end of this video. Ending unfortunately with an error somehow that doesn't work anymore. If you like this video, please subscribe and like. On Twitter, please retweet and like. And on Instagram, please like, follow and like, etc. To keep the videos coming to you, please donate. More information on my website, and this is of course going to be continued. Bye bye.